It's been a whole week, just over a week now, since my book came out on my experiences with Jehovah's Witnesses, and really a memoir about my life, as in why I got roped into Jehovah's Witness organisation, what happened, and how and why I left, and what it's taken me to deconstruct, heal, and recognise any patterns and conditioning, because obviously those things still play out even after leaving, and it's just human. It's normal to struggle after something like that, and I am so overwhelmed with the feedback I've had from people actually wanting to go and buy it and get it in my book. Because honestly, when I was finished writing it and I made the decision to release it, I didn't even think that anybody would want to read it, to be honest. It was so I released it, and I just thought, like, even if one person or 10 people buy it and read it and somebody can benefit from it, I'll be so happy, because I just wanted it to be out there and hopefully find the right people it needs to go to, so it can help someone maybe see themselves in my experiences, and find some comfort and not feel so alone. And at the same time, it feels like such a big responsibility, in a sense that obviously it's not just about, oh, well, you're going to like reading my book, because it's about my life. So I just wanted something to resonate with others, like my experiences, family, friends, relationships, religion, spirituality. It's all in there, not to prosecute anything, but to learn from it. And I think I tried to write it from a very psychologically and trauma-informed way, because I am studying psychology at a university with counselling, because I do want to help people like I've been helped. And in my journey of healing, because I it's a journey. I don't know if there is a destination, but I do believe everything happens for a reason. That's me personally. So I am so thankful that the book is going to reach the people it needs to reach. Even if one person is helped from that, I feel really blessed by that. It's all I could have hoped for. And at the same time, I do want to share more about the actual healing journey. And I'm not like, I haven't arrived at the destination, because it's a process. Healing isn't linear, and we can sometimes heal one layer, which allows the next layer to come up, especially when it comes to trauma. Trauma sits deep in our body, nervous system, in the fascia, brain, nervous system. Everything's connected, and I'm very much of a belief that any kind of healing therapy needs to address everything that makes us human. So that's mind, body, spirit. We're not just a mind or a body or a spirit, we're all of it. So it's that multifaceted layer that is my ultimate goal eventually, to do something that is effective in recovery, healing therapy, because in my own personal journey, having gone through what I've been through and deciding to turn pain into purpose, I'm very much about that. I want to share it with other people, but in obviously safe way, because unfortunately there are things that can be damaging if you're not careful, especially what's being shared online. A lot of pop psychology or spirituality that comes across as very dogmatic, because end of the day we all have our own beliefs, we all have our own experiences, and I don't think there's that one size fits all. Definitely not. Sometimes we can resonate with someone for a little while and then go our own way, and that's fine. I find that with healers, also like traditional approaches like therapy. For example, for me personally, I've tried all sorts, and I would say some modalities didn't seem to resonate with me very much, but then again, it helps someone else. So moving on from that, the reason I wanted to do this video is obviously thank those who have bought my book, and I hope you enjoy reading it. It is somewhat heavy material, but if it helps someone, that's all I've ever wanted. As it helped me as I was writing it and processing my trauma, and then I had to do a lot of editing to make it acceptable, safe enough for people to read and not be re-traumatized, but also, you know, be like a voice for those who have not yet been able to speak out for themselves and who've been overwhelmed from different trauma, whether that's religious, spiritual, or family, or relationships, friendships. I know that we're all just human, aren't we? We're all trying to survive and have a decent life. That's the basics. And I am going to share more on the things I've found helpful, just simply to share. If anything resonates, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Obviously, psychology is still a very big part of my content, because I'm very interested and fascinated by brain behavior. What does it mean to be human? Simple as that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say on this sunny day. We have nice weather here for a change. So I will be popping back on with more videos. I want to do like some short reading videos from my memoir that I think will be helpful and give a bit of a taste as to what's actually in my book, and you know, if that might be helpful. And also obviously I'll be sharing more psychology, more my personal experiences and what I've concluded from it, also what I'm learning as I'm doing my degree, and like this spiritual somatic work that I'm doing for me personally, my personal life, that I'm just going to put it out there in case anyone's interested. Really, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not selling anything. It's literally I'm just sharing my life. Obviously, you know, I had to put my book out through Amazon, you know, to reach people, and obviously to have it printed in the first place, because obviously I don't have a agent or a publishing deal, so it's all done by me, the writer, editor, proofreader, and then obviously I've had to use Amazon KDP to get my book out there, printed, Kindle, and I'm going to be doing an audiobook as well, because I like to listen to books as well. It's kind of nice when you're driving somewhere, you know, if you drive. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. And thank you again for everyone who's reached out and who's bought my book. Please give me your feedback. If anything in it resonates, helps, or if you've got more questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. Just keep it respectful. It's okay to disagree, but I want to keep my social media as a safe space. So anybody who's not respectful and who's causing distress will be banned and blocked. So I'm just putting it out there. But thank you for watching. I will speak to you soon. Bye.